our imaginations, the logic of our imaginations these days has to believe everything we see on screen. So Brian is just a normal guy. You know, he has training in combat, and he has training with weapons and you know, close quarter combat with some martial arts like Krav Maga, and you know, I'm a Muay Thai boxer myself, so I've put a little bit of that into his style. But nothing is superhuman. Everything that he does is within the realms of possibility. And I think that's important now, because we watch a lot of TV shows where if we don't believe it, then it just becomes, to quote Shakespeare, sound of fury signifying nothing. And it's a moment where we all go on, put a kettle on and make a cup of tea. You know, it's either gratuitous or it's just so out of sync with what's going on in the real world that we don't buy it, and therefore we turn off. Ultimately, we turn off. So with our show, what Alex Carey does with his writing so well is that everything that's in Taken are real-world problems. You know, Brian and the team are dealing with things that could quite easily happen within our society and within the political system in America. So therefore, when the action comes into play, you need to believe it. Because if Brian starts running up walls and spin-kicking people, or, you know, smashing through windows and then just getting up like it was, you know, like he just jumped on a bouncy castle, you're not going to buy it. So to answer that, I don't think Brian has any particular set of skills that makes him, you know, a superhero or an action hero. If anything, he's not an action hero. He's a covert action hero. You know, the idea of being an action hero is making a lot of noise and smashing down doors and jumping away from explosions, whereas a covert action hero, you were never there. You know, it's stealthy. It's more, you know, it's more living in the lines of that clandestine spy. I mean, I've had a lot of experience in stunts, and I've been doing it since I was 14, and I was. You know, I've been doing martial arts, Muay Thai boxing. I've got lots of skills that I've acquired over the years, and I've never really wanted to use them in anything that isn't based in some kind of humanity. And I feel that Brian is the character that I wanted to pounce on, because I feel that what we see in the film is just a man who's a father, and I'm a father. I have 3 children, and I think I would like to think I'd do exactly what he does in that situation. Only I don't have those skills, so that's what makes him. That's the element of entertainment and escapism, is that we can live out that fantasy through Brian Mills, and we wonder where he learned those skills. And this is what I'm getting to do now. I'm going to explore about how a man becomes that man.
I like the idea of playing somebody who is wired to protect, and I like the idea of playing a woman who is profoundly strategic in her thinking and is not tough. I wouldn't say tough, but it's beyond tough. It's not steely. It's just, this is the way things are, and this is what I need to do to get things done, and therefore this is what we're going to do, because we're going to save these people. And I liked that. I liked playing that kind of person who has given her entire life to helping others, and sometimes has to go about it by walking the darkest corridors. And I like that. You know, that's a really interesting challenge. Clive is a beast. I mean, really, he's a beast. I've never seen anybody work so hard, honestly, because we work crazy hours. Really, really crazy, crazy hours, like hours I've never seen in TV or film in my 40-ish years of doing this. And he's being asked to not only do intense action sequences, he's also asked to do intense dramatic sequences, and he gives himself to it 150%. And I just don't know. I don't know how he's like walking and talking, honestly. And he's got a great sense of humor. He's really, really funny and sweet and very loving with the cast, and is a terrible practical joker. And I'm really glad I've not been part of that, because I don't know that I could deal with it. But he's very funny and very sweet.
So, did you get Mom and Dad a card yet, or do you want to just sign this one?
Give me that.
What are you doing?
I need you to do exactly as I say.
What's going on?
If I shout your name, you get down between those seats.
You're really scaring me.
Just do as I say.
My condolences.
I'm a director of an emergency covert team. We tackled those gunmen on the train to protect 93 other passengers.
They killed my sister.
And you need to avenge her. Don't let Callie die for nothing.
One man against resources of an entire cartel?
They have my daughter. And I'm gonna get her back.
The man who is wired to protect others.
He's not gonna stop.